Hey guys, it's Ray Alvarez from Shoot with Ray, and today we're outside in the Florida heat. It is hot out here today, but that's exactly the purpose of the video. I want to show you guys the MagMod XL. This is a very underrated modifier in my opinion, and we're going to be using this today to create football sport portraits, aka SPORTRAITS. And I want to show you guys how to do it with one light using the MagMod XL and taking advantage of the sun as your secondary light. All right, so we're gonna bring in RJ. RJ, what's up, man? Come here. What's up, man? Doing good?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So RJ's gonna be our model today. We're gonna be working with him. He has a full uniform, and we're gonna create some awesome portraits. Let's get started. All right, RJ, so in the meantime, while we wait for that sun to peek out, it's almost there. Let's just do a quick test shot. Just hold it right there for me. What we're gonna do now are some helmet shots. I wanna get some nice, classic, portrait, fierce looks with the helmet. What I always do before any photo shoot, before I get started, is I shoot for ambient. I expose for ambient. And once I've exposed for ambient, I'm gonna show you that right now. This is what it looks like. And then now I'm gonna add my fill flash. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on my flash. What we're using today is the FJ400 II by Westcott. Now I'm gonna go ahead and reposition and reframe. I'm at 1/8 for power. And as you guys can see, that right there is with the ambient set and the fill flash coming in. Now I want to make it a little bit more darker, a little bit more grittier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have RJ come a little closer. RJ, come a little closer. There you go, hold it right there. So I'm going to make it a little darker. I'm bringing it up to 1/5000. And I'm going to bring this light a little closer to RJ. All right, let's get both of your hands on the helmet. Just like that. Give me some close-ups. 1, 2, 3. Chin up just a slight bit right there. And then I have another idea that just popped in my head. I want to kind of get some shots of him, his helmet, where you just see some of his helmet, his hands, and his eyes. So again, I'm going to bring this light just a little bit closer. All right, guys, so what I'm doing is I'm spraying the helmet just a little bit with a mist sprayer here. I've told RJ to close his eyes because I don't want to hurt his eyes. So I'm currently at 1/5000, 1.4 for the aperture, and ISO 125. So I'm going to bring it up to 1/8000, and let's see what that does. All right, RJ, here we go, one more time. Hold it. Give me, hype it up, like you're mad. There you go. Awesome, I'm gonna do that one more time. 1, 2, 3. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot this way, like this. So say your hands like this on this side. Yeah, just like that, perfect. Keep it still, right? Stay just like that. Ooh. And then you just look straight over here. Eyes right there, lock in. And give me that fierce look one more time. There you go, hold it right there for me. I have this light set to 1/2, almost full power, but I did darken everything to the max that this camera can do. My shutter speed maxes out at 8000, so I have it at 1/8000, aperture's at 4.0, and the ISO is at 64, which is my minimum. You're gonna position yourself right here, and you're gonna give me a stance like you just caught the ball and you're about to start running, all right? So this time I wanted the light to kind of hit him in the face and chest area, so turn a slight bit, just your face, right there, right there. Nice, buddy. Awesome, RJ, that's dope. All right, so we're still at 1/5000, aperture's 4.0, and the ISO is still at 64, and the FJ400 is at 1/2 for power, and this is exactly what we're creating with this. Yeah, that was good right there. That was just like that, buddy. Nice. Now looking down at my camera. So we just worked with the MagMod XL. I created all of those portraits, different angles, different positions, different poses with the MagMod XL, one light. You can create a lot of dramatic shots. You can create nice team shots. You can create solo shots. I want to get a little bit more experimental. We're going to take the MagMod XL out of the equation real quick, just for a few shots. And I'm going to introduce the two strip boxes. They're the 36-inch strip boxes by MagMod. So I got two strip boxes. I introduced another Westcott FJ400. It's gonna be right here. So we have two lights now. We are using two lights. And if you want to consider the sunlight a third light, that's completely fine too. So let's go ahead and set this up. We're gonna position RJ here in a sec. And then after that, we're gonna get started. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna give me a nice, yeah, we're good with that. Yeah, hold it right there. Nice, buddy, that's awesome. So what I just did just now was I used two 400 watts with the strip boxes to create a dynamic shot where it's almost like an action shot. He's just celebrating a win, or he's just really, really excited about a touchdown or something. So following that same method, I'm gonna make both my lights full power, 1/1, because the sun just came back out. So now I'm competing with the sun, right? So hold it right there, buddy. Nice. Yeah, there you go, RJ. One more time. And look at that, pure sunlight, full power. I shot these things like 5 times just now and they haven't failed. That's amazing. I think we got the shot right there though. So for those really, really dark and gritty photos that I wanted to create, I needed to have a very, very dark ambient exposure. And I don't have any ND filters with me today. So what I did was I threw my shutter speed all the way to its max, which is 1/8000. Now, to make it even darker, I bring my ISO down to its minimum, which is 64. But sometimes, depending on your camera, you might not be able to go that dark, and that's completely fine. So you take your aperture and you crank it up a little bit more, and that's totally fine. You can always control the output with your aperture as well. And that's exactly what I did, guys, to create those dynamic shots. Keep that in mind that whenever you're actually photographing something like this, you want to set the exposure of the ambient first, and then you want to use your lights to fill your subject in to that shot. If you're on an actual football field, that's amazing too. Unfortunately, I'm not on an actual football field today, but we're using this little section here today for this photo shoot and for this video. RJ was fantastic. His parents were great for letting us work with him. All right, RJ, what do you think? We got some good stuff?
Yeah, I think we really did.
Yeah? You like it? Yeah, man, of course. All right, I'll see you later. Guys, it is super hot out here. We're in the Florida heat, but that's exactly the point of this video, was to show you what we can create in Florida sun or any sun like this in midday. Like I said earlier, the MagMod XL, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated modifiers in the MagMod lineup. And if you have any questions about it, drop it below. If you have any questions about any other MagMod modifiers in the MagMod lineup, drop that below as well. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.